Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Study Delight. Welcome to a video for 4th November current affairs. So we are going to discuss some questions of 4th November and the PDF of this video is in description. If you like this video then please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel and please share this video. So let's start this video. First question. Prime Minister Mishat Yilmaz passed away. He belonged to which country? Answer is option number D, Turkey. Veteran politician and former Prime Minister of Turkey, Mishat Yilmaz, has passed away. He was the chief of the now dysfunctional centre-right Motherland Party or ENAP from 1991 to 2002. He served as Prime Minister of Turkey 3 times in the 1990s. His first 2 prime ministerial terms lasted for just 1 month in 1991 and then in 1996, while the third term was from June 1997 to January 1999. So this is his image. He is Mishat Yilmaz, who recently passed away. And let's move on to the next question. Which organization has included India's Panna Tiger Reserve in the Biosphere Reserve status? Answer is option number B, UNESCO. In Madhya Pradesh, the Panna Tiger Reserve has been included in the World Network of Biosphere Reserve list of UNESCO. This is the 12th Biosphere Reserve from India to be included in the world's network of Biosphere Reserve and third from Madhya Pradesh. After Pachmarhi and Amarkantak, currently Panna Tiger Reserve is home to 54 tigers. So let's move on to the next question. Who won gold at the Alexis Westine International? Answer is option number D, all of these. Indian boxer Amit Panghal, Sanjeev and Ashish Kumar have won gold medal at the recently concluded Alexis Valentine International Boxing Tournament held in Nantes, France. The tournament was the first international event that Indian boxers were a part of since the lockdown. So this is the image of Amit Panghal and more two boxers are also there, Sanjeet and Ashish Kumar. So let's move on to the next question. World Vegan Day is celebrated on which date? Answer is option number C, 1st November. World Vegan Day is observed globally on 1st November every year. This day is celebrated to spread benefits of veganism for humans, non-human animals and the natural environment. Vegan Day is an opportunity to promote the benefits of a vegan diet and veganism in general. So let's move on with the next question. Where did India's first tire park to come up? Answer is option number C, West Bengal. In West Bengal, Kolkata will soon feature India's first tire park where artworks made from scrap and defective parts will be on display. The West Bengal Transport Corporation will launch the tire park. So let's move on to the next question. Which organization has sanctioned rupees 85 crore RIDF loan to Goa government? Answer is option number A, NABARD. Although there are still 5 months for the year to end, NABAD NABARD Goa said that it had completed its targeted loan sanction under the Rural Infrastructure Development Fund RIDF to the state for 2020 and 2021. The Development Financial Institutional disclosed that loans worth rupees 85.04 crore were sanctioned during the year to the Goa government under RIDF for various social infrastructure projects. So let's move on with the next question. Which bank revised stake acquisition agreement with Max Life? Answer is option number D, Axis Bank. Axis Bank on Friday announced a revised stake acquisition agreement with Max Financial. According to the revised agreement, Axis Bank will acquire up to 9% of the equity share cap of Max Life. The bank's subsidiaries Axis Capital Limited and Axis Securities Limited, together Axis entities, will together acquire up to 3% of equity of Max Life. Axis entities will have a right to acquire an additional stake of up to 7%. So let's move on with the next question. Which company was named title sponsor for BCCI's Women T20 Challenge 2020? Answer is option number C, Jio. The Board of Control for Cricket in India, in short BCCI, has announced Jio as the title sponsor of the 2020 edition of the Men's T20 Challenge. The partnership will also have the support of Reliance Foundation Education and Sports for All, in short RFESA. So let's move on with the next question. India's first ever resource center, Nyaya Kaushal, has been inaugurated in October 31 in which state or union territory? Answer is option number B, Maharashtra. Chief Justice of India, in short CJI, Sharad Arvind Bobde inaugurated Nyaya Kaushal, India's first ever resource center and a virtual court for the Maharashtra Transport and Traffic Department at Judicial Officer Training Institute in Nagpur, Maharashtra. Nyaya Kaushal will facilitate electronic filing of cases in Supreme Court, High Court and District Court across the country. The virtual court will deal with all traffic challan cases from every corner of Maharashtra online. So let's move on with the next question. Name the initiative which was launched by Telangana government to address the issues faced by farmers. Answer is option number C, Ritu Vedika. The Chief Minister CM of Telangana, Kalva Kuntia Chandrasekhar Rao, inaugurated the state's first Ritu Vedika at Konda Kandala village in Jangaon district of Telangana. Ritu Vedika is Telangana's government initiative to address the issues faced by farmers by bringing them under one platform and help them to attain higher returns. The state high earmarked rupees 572.22 crore towards the total construction cost at rupees 22 lakh per Ritu Vedika. Mission Bhagirath will provide tap water to Ritu Vedika. So let's move on with the next question. Who has won the Emet Lihi Award 2020? Answer is option number B, Dinesh Katre. Dr. Dinesh Katre, Senior Director and Head of Department, in short HOD, Human Centered Design and Computing Group, Center for Development of Advanced Computing, CDAC, Pune, won the Emet Lihi Award for 2020. Dr. Vijay Bhatkar, founder and executive director of CDAC and Chancellor of Nalanda University, presented the award to Dinesh Katre. He was honored with the award of his sustained leadership on the issues of digital stewardship and preservation over the past years. He led the team that developed digital e-library and archiving system. So he is Dinesh Katre. The person in this image is Dinesh Katre. And let's move on with the next question. Who authored the book titled Pandemonium, the Great Indian Banking Tragedy? Answer is option number C, Tamal Bandyopadhyay. Pandemonium, the Great Indian Banking Tragedy, authored by Tamal Bandyopadhyay, provide an insider perspective on the forces that are restructuring the banking system in India. Asia is the third largest economy. The book, published by Rowley Books, provides an understanding about the challenges and economic potential of India. It is set to release in November 2020. The book Pandemonium is going to release in this month. Okay, this is the image of Tamal Bandyopadhyay, and he has authored the book Pandemonium the Great in Indian Banking's Tragedy. So let's move on with the next question. R. Dorai Kannu, who passed away recently, was the agriculture minister of which state? Option number A Karnataka, option number B Kerala, option number C Andhra Pradesh, option number D Tamil Nadu. Please answer this question in the comments. And this was the last question for the video. And if you like this video, then please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel Study Delight, and share this video to your friends and everybody. And thanks for watching this video.